Hey YouTube, it's Mike and I'm bringing you guys Old Man to Glory, my weekend league results. As you can see, I finished gold 2, so I'm just going to show you exactly how many wins I had. So I had exactly 17 wins with 2 games remaining. Now, I'm not going to play the last 2 games. Now, when I got to 17 wins, I actually had 3 games remaining. I tried to go for gold 1. Obviously, I had to win the next 3 games, but I lost instantly my first game. So there's no point of me playing the next 2 games because it doesn't really matter because of the monthlies and stuff like that don't exist no more. At least we think they don't exist no more. So I'm not going to play anymore. But I'm happy with my results based on the fact that I got to gold 2. Now the reason why I'm happy about gold 2 is because when you struggle in a game, you're trying to adapt to a new game style, and you're hitting gold 3 constantly, and you're like, fuck man, I used to be a gold 1 player and now I can't even hit gold 2. You kind of you start getting frustrated. Now, a few things that I did that made me improve my results. One of them is my team. I ended up playing with a very cheap squad. Anybody could afford a team like this. This is not expensive. At best, this team here is about 250k. At this stage of the game, I think 250k is pretty much reasonable for anybody. Probably even less if you don't buy like Andovic and Rodriguez. That you don't really need them in the team. They don't really make a difference. Like Andanovic does not make a difference. Andanovic is not that good at all. Okay, Rodriguez is okay, but nothing special. If you look at his stats, I mean, 94 games played. A lot of the times I used to remove him in the second half, and I would put my Di Maria, and I would probably end up putting also my Alan for either Savic or Goretzka, and then I will put Lucas over Webner because he was one of the weakest links in my team. Even if you see his results, that he has like 54 goal contribution to 61 games, trust me guys, this guy misses a lot. Perfect example, a guy that carried me was Immobile, 45 games, 48 goals, extremely good. Now, besides the stats, what helped me the most? Last couple of weeks when I was playing, I kept playing the 4-1-2-1-2. I kept playing the 4-2-3-1. I kept playing the 4-3-2-1. I've tried many different formations, okay? I've watched people on YouTube do different videos on different formations. I've used their custom tactics. I've done everything to try to improve my gameplay. At the end of the day, I noticed that, you know what? It's not about following what other people do. It's about finding your formation that works properly for you. Now, some people may agree with that. Some people may disagree with that because some people believe certain formations are OP in the game. And I'm not saying certain formations are not OP, but depending on the type of players you have in your team, could make a formation look better than it really is. Okay? That's my 2 cents. I could be wrong, but that's the way I feel about the game. Now, the 4-4-2 is a formation that I always enjoyed playing. So I went back to it. I did a team that was, like I said, very cheap. Most of my cards are untradeable, and I decided to go with it. And I did not change my formation throughout the weekend league. I played the whole weekend league with it, even when I struggled in a few games. Reality is the formation worked very well. Okay, for the games that I struggled were very few. And when I mean struggle, I mean when a guy was actually better than me and was outperforming me. Okay, I'm not talking about because he beat me. I'm talking about outperforming me. When somebody's formation, it was just overcoming mine. That happened a few times throughout the weekend league. I did not change my formation. I stuck with it. Sometimes I actually ended up winning the game, and sometimes I lost. The overall is that most of my losses, to be honest with you, I could have won all of them. Okay, maybe let's say 1 or 2 that the guy really outplayed me, but the other games I would have said, seriously, flip a coin, and it could have went both ways. That's how close some of these games were. Okay, so I could have had gold 1, maybe even as good as elite 3 if I have a good team, and I will be having a good team soon enough. So let me talk to you guys a little bit about my formation tactics and all that, because I know people like to see those type of things. So I keep everything on balance. The only thing that I change is defensive style. I put pressure on every touch. That's the only thing that I change. Now, if I'm down by a goal or 2 goals by the second half, I change 2 things, well, 3 things actually in my formation. From defensive style, I go to constant pressure, okay? And my depth, I go either 6 or 7 bars, depending how I feel, okay? My offensive style, I change it to fast built up, and that's it. There's nothing else that I do. Oh, sorry, my apology. There's actually something else I do. When I'm in actually gameplay, I put team pressing, and sometimes I put even overlap player, the second one next to it. That's when you press your arrow down, you'll notice if you have team pressing and one next to it overlap, stuff like that, overlap ball, whatever it is. Sometimes I activate those two in game when I'm down. I will never start a game with that. Never, never, never. Anyways, let's go into instructions. My instructions are very simple and they're based on the players that I have, okay? Immobile is not a very quick guy. He's not very slow, but he's not very quick. So the only thing I do on him is put him on stay forward, and that's it. Webner, in the other case, he's quicker, so I put him getting behind and stay forward. Now, I like to have my strikers stay forward because I don't want them to come back and defend. I don't need them to defend. I have the rest of my midfield and my back line to defend, okay? And if I can defend with 8 players, there's something wrong with my defense, okay? Sometimes you can't defend because the game doesn't allow you to defend, but I mean, I have the tools in my formation to defend, okay? Then I go to my right mid and left mid. They're exactly the same. All I do is cut inside. That's it. I keep basic defense support on default. I keep everything on default except for cut inside, okay? My CMs. The only thing that I do with Goretzka, because he is more attacking oriented, I put him on cover center, but I keep everything else on balance. Savage, on the other hand, since I feel he's a bit better defensively, I put him on, of course, cover center, but I put him on stay back while attacking, so I have that extra person to help me in the back, okay? Which is the same thing as my Rodriguez. My left back, right back, they're exactly the same. It's stay back while attacking. I don't see anybody not using this. This is like a must for your left back and right back. I noticed a lot of people are complaining that their right backs and left back seem to pitch up and feel like they're attackers, and you have a hard time keeping them back. Well, the reason why is probably because your work rates. For example, Kolarov, he's a high attacking work rates, medium defensively. This is definitely somebody I will change. I do notice that he does that often in my team. Valencia, on the other hand, since he's high, I see him actually doing it here and there, but he stays more defensively based on the fact that he does have high defensive work rates. So if you could find players that have medium high, that would probably be the reason that would help you the most to have your right back and left back stay back while attacking. Worst case scenario, you may want to have guys like Valencia that are high, so at least even if they're attacking oriented, they're also defensively good based on the fact that they're high defensively. And guys like Kolarov, why am I using him? I know a lot of people probably be laughing, why am I using this card? I don't know. I used him for 195 games. I kind of got used to him. I kind of like know what he does on the pitch, so I kind of just got used to him and I just kept him there. For me to play 195 games with a guy with 71 pace tells you a lot. The guy is not as bad as it looks like. He does do some stupidity here and there, of course, and he is not as fast as you want a left back to be, but it is what it is. So that's my team. We're gonna end it there. You guys seen my formation, you guys seen my custom tactics, you guys seen my instructions, and you guys seen the stats of my players produced. Now, just to make the video a little bit funner, I went and do 2 SBCs, the ones for Halloween today, and I decided to do them and open them up with you live straight from the video. So let's see if we pack somebody. Also, my apology, I actually wanted to show you something. I am deciding to do Prime Icon Set 2 because I am going to get Rio Ferdinand, okay? Now I've done the first one, the second one, and the third one. Of course, I haven't done the iconic one yet because I am waiting for the iconics to drop because I don't want to pay 600,000 coins for an iconic, okay? My apology, I had to take a sip of my coffee. Anyways, the 84 rated one also was completed. Now, so far, every single one I completed, I did not spend a single coin. It was everything that I had in inventory. Now, for the case for the 86 and 85, different story. I don't have everything. So this is the way it looks like. Now, you guys are like, wow, giving up your Andanovic and your Savic and so on, right? Well, yes. Well, Savic, maybe I won't give away this one because he does have the shadow on him, so I probably will keep him. But I'm putting them there just to see exactly what I needed. So I have to buy a Zeko, and Zeko is going for like over 6,000 coins, and I think Miranda is going for like around 10,000 coins. So that's, I'd say, about 17,000 coins to complete this particular one. Okay. In the 86, I would have to give up a little bit more. Of course, I would have to rebuy a Andanovic. So that will cost me at least 40 something thousand. I would need to buy a Benucci, a Barzagli, and a Kidera. Okay. Yes, you guys are looking at it like, wow, you're putting your Di Maria and your Rodriguez in it. Yes, I am. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't really care for them, because they're not going to be in my main team. And sure, it's nice to have an 89 overall, but I would rather have my Rio Ferdinand. Overall, this would cost me around 80,000 coins to complete. So both the 86 overall and the 85 overall will cost me around 100k, okay, from my coins. And the iconic, I'm hoping to get it for under 500,000 coins. I do believe they will go under 500. So if that happens, the old prime set icon will cost me 600,000 coins. Now the reason why I see this as good is because if you look at the options, every single card over here is worth over 1 million coins. Rio Ferdinand is worth, maybe, sorry if there's noise in the background, Rio Ferdinand is worth about 1.2 million, 1.1. So if I could get him for 600,000, he's definitely going to be a central back that I would keep for the rest of the year. That's my way of thinking. Anyways, let's go into the packs, because we do have 2 packs to open it. So let's hope I get an icon in this pack, so I save a lot of money. That's definitely not an icon because we don't get a walkout, the little logo, EA's logo on the platform, or whatever you want to call it. We do get some cards. Oh, we do get a lot of cards that we already have. So we also do get a Archer. That's always good. We'll send all of these into the transfer pile and I'll deal with it later. And my final pack, hopefully we can get something. There are 3 rares, you never know. Maybe I get lucky. No boards, I mean no walkout, maybe boards. We don't get boards, so whatever. Who is this guy again? Oh, the guy from Napoli. Gulan. Anyways, it is what it is. I mean, these SBCs, to be honest, have not been paying out for me. But they are cards that could sell. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.